Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make one of these cards. It has a shaker window, which normally people use die cuts for, but we're not going to do that today, so this one is perfect for beginners. It has a little bit of ribbon and some buttons, which are pretty cheap and easy to find. Also on this one here, I used one of these images on your scrapbook paper that you get sometimes, and I cut out the inner part of it and the outer part of it. I just decided what was inner and what was outer, and I did that on my shaker card, and you'll see how that falls into place as I teach you how to do this. So no die cutting involved. What I did is I started with a standard A2 size piece of cardstock and I cut it myself. It's pretty easy. And I then grabbed this right here, a piece of scrapbook paper. So I'm going to start out by flipping that over. And I'm going to take a piece of acetate. You can get this from your stamp sets at some of your local craft stores. You're going to want to start out with some strong double-sided adhesive. I like this stuff here because you don't have to peel off the other side. And on your card base, you're just going to, not your card base, but your piece of scrapbook paper, you're going to want to apply some of this around your image that you have cut out of your scrapbook paper. I chose a circle, and I just took the inner circle from a roll of washi tape, and I used that. You can use whatever you have, a roll of tape, roll of scotch tape, doesn't matter, or just eyeball shape. I chose a circle. You can do whatever kind of shape that you want. So just getting some adhesive on there, and then I'm going to take my piece of acetate. I know it's kind of hard to see, but it's there. And I'm going to just apply that on top so that when I put my shaker bits in, they're not going to fall out the front of my card, which is, you don't want that. So once you have that on there, you're going to want to take some of your foam tape, as I conveniently drop it. And with this foam tape, you're going to want to go around the outside of it. You don't want to be able to see this on the other side of your shaker, so you leave about 1/8 of a millimeter of space around it. And you just want to cut it and place it. Now when you do this, you ideally want to cut it on an end. So just going around best that you can. And now what you're going to do is, I've already gone ahead and done this, is I have taken some glitter, some different kinds of glitter, and I just made up a mixture to kind of suit my card. And I'm going to take that and my paintbrush. I'm going to put in my desired amount. You kind of want it to cover up most of your shaker window, and just keep that inside of the foam tape. Now peel off your release paper. You don't want to do this before because, as you saw, I got glitter on it, and once glitter's on it, it's no longer sticky, and you have ruined your card. Peeling, peeling, peeling. And then I'm going to put on another piece of acetate right here. And you're just going to want to put that on top of your foam tape and on top of that shaker window, so that cool. Now you can kind of see through it, and I don't want to see this gold on my other side. You can see that if you want to see. Just take another piece of scrap paper that goes with your first one. Normally when you get a set, they all coordinate, which is really beneficial. So take the piece that you chose to go with it, and you're going to want that. I'm going to try and get this rose right here into the center of mine. And I'm just going to apply some tape around the back here on my acetate. Try not to get it on your shaker window. I'm now going to flip this guy over, try and see through my shaker window, and you can see through your shaker window, and try and line up that image that you chose. Like so. So you have that image back there behind your shaky window. If you don't want that, you can just immediately put that onto your card base. So you have that there. Make sure that you don't have a whole lot hanging over your edges. I feel like I might have a little much and I might see it. So you can just go along with your craft knife, trying to cut through your layer beneath. And I'm just kind of tearing it. I kind of score. I'm going to be putting some rickrack along here just to go with that pink a bit. And I'm going to grab my scissors and cut it so that I have about 1 inch to 1.5 inches of excess on either side. Tape. And I've also found this at Michael's before. It's kind of like rickrack that already has a ribbon that already has sticky stuff behind it. It was $1.50 for a full thing of this. And so just take some of that, more of that good tape, and just put that onto your rickrack and stick that down. Now you can do more than one layer of ribbon if you want to. So yeah, I'm just going to put that rickrack on there and then take some of this rickrack, which I'm about to finish off, but I'm not quite going to. I like to stretch my supplies, especially the expensive ones, and cut off that excess, trying to save the sticky stuff. It's not the cheapest, so try and save that. And going to peel that back. Now if you have really fraying ends like I did when I made this card, on this front ribbon right here, put some fray check on it, don't worry about it, or put some masking tape on it. So I'm going to take these here and I'm going to just put some tape on the one that doesn't already have the tape. Fold that back and stick them down. So I'm going to apply a bit more tape. Fingers are really sticking to this, which is a good thing, but maybe not a good thing. And sticking that down and applying some adhesive on top of there. And now this is the time where you can see your card mostly come together. You can put this on to your card base. Oh, don't forget to put some on top of this scrapbook paper that you did right here. And you know, when I did this, I cut it so that I have some excess to just kind of like hang off around those edges. I really like the way this one looks. So I'm just going to peel this off and stick it down wherever I want it, or wherever you want it. And there you go. That is your super duper cute shaker card without using a die cutting machine. I hope this video is helpful to you. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.